Peter.
So if you're running this place while Mr. Lee's out of town, who's doing your old job?
Me. But I could always use more help. You know anyone?
Actually, I do. His name is Miles Morales.
Why does that sound familiar?
He's the other Spider-Man.
Being honored at City Hall.
Oh.
I talked to him at the funeral. He's a smart kid. He's just having a tough time.
I knew a boy like that once.
I remember it helped to stay busy. Might help him too. Here's his mom's number.
How'd you get that?
Thanks. I'll give her a call.
Hey, you haven't heard from Mr. Lee, have you?
No, why?
Just curious. I've got a few minutes before work. I'm gonna look around, see if there's anything else I can do to help you out.
Oh, you don't have to.
I know. I want to.
I'm also lying to you, Aunt May. So hey guys, we're back. Another episode of Spider-Man. This is gonna be kind of an interesting episode. I'll explain now kind of what happened. I ended up having to do something toward the end of this episode.
I was praying for you.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
And essentially what happened was I didn't get back to it till the next day and ended up filming a whole other brand new episode. After that, wondering if I had combined these two, this episode ended up being like another 40-minute to probably hour-long episode. And I don't want to do that to you guys because I wasn't really too happy I did the first 40-minute episode or the second 40-minute episode. I didn't really want to, and it just kind of happened that way. So I'm trying to keep my 20 to 30-minute limit going. And with that said, I didn't want to make this episode too long. So this episode, forewarning, does have kind of an abrupt, random ending. But life happened.
It needs this much power.
So that's why.
The account number is in Mr. Lee's office, which is inaccessible. I will call you back as soon as I can get that information.
Why don't you just call Batman? He can get in. I mean, Spider-Man. I mean, what?
What would Ben do?
So anyway, yeah, that's why this episode ends so strangely. And because it ended so strangely, I ended up keeping in something at the end to give this episode a little bit of action. Otherwise, the episode would have been all like talky.
Looks like there's a
explanation. Yeah.
His parents abandoned him. Why build a shrine to the people who threw you away?
That's an interesting question, Spidey. I know the answer, but I'm not going to tell you. Anyway. So yeah, I did not give myself enough time to read these when I filmed this initially. I actually said, hey, why don't you pause this and read it, because I'm not going to read it to you. I really wish I had. So, yeah, pause the episode and read this if you want to. I'm not going to read it to you. There is one later that I will, in case you guys are unable to read it for some reason. So yeah, I'll read this one. This one I probably actually had time to read. Now that I think about it, I gave more than enough time for you to read it. Well, you know, there's that. But I'm not gonna read it to you. I'm assuming you guys probably know how to read. I'll read the one later though, because it's much longer and it's written in cursive, and they don't give you the plain text version like they did there. But yeah, at the end of last episode, I mentioned that I was going to tell you guys what the plans for the future of this episode were. And this seems like a great time to...
Bet this fits the lock in the portrait.
Explain it, because Spidey's kind of talking to himself, and I'll stop whenever he talks. But future plans for this episode. Finishing Arkham Knight is a big one.
Lee sounds conflicted. Almost like he didn't want to head down this path.
So Arkham Knight is gonna be I'm gonna finish that series once I'm done editing, and once this series gets released and the review for this game is out. After Arkham Knight, I plan on doing the DLC for this game. I'm sure it'll be out by then if it's not out already. I don't actually know, but we'll find out. And then...
This is the ghost story Lee's father read to him. About a demon that could only be mastered through balance.
Proving Ground Wrestling will be returning later this month. Well, actually, it's September right now as I'm filming this, but it'll be... PGW will be returning sometime at the end of next month, as the new wrestling game is being released this next week.
Lee did so much for New York. I can't believe he was hiding such darkness inside.
And PGW is a personal life thing for me, so if you guys aren't interested in that, don't watch it. It's mainly for me and my friends. And since this channel isn't really like the bulk of popularity right now, I'm not gonna be concerned about moving that to a different channel, but I might in the future. So there's that. Anyway, after the DLC for this and Arkham Knight, Horizon Zero Dawn, which also I think came out either late last year or early this year, I'll be doing. I have a couple of requests to do that game. And then after that, I don't really know. That would probably be when I do the long shot for Madden or restart my Madden franchise. Now, I did not mention one of my series last episode. I thought about it and then forgot about it. This is an interesting little puzzle right here. You gotta make a yin yang, and it took me a minute to figure out how to actually do it. So, the one series I didn't mention was Minecraft. And here is my plan for Minecraft. I don't have one. Is essentially the plan, not having one. Minecraft, I want to be on this channel, but the problem with Minecraft is that
Yes.
I feel like I want to wait until Update Aquatic is released for console. Whoa. And I honestly don't know if it has been yet or not. But Minecraft, like Madden, is an endless game.
What are you hiding, Lee?
And it'll probably end up happening whenever I don't have another series for the channel at that time. But I do have a plan for probably the next couple months as far, like I said, Arkham Knight, PGW, Zero Dawn. PGW will be...
He's giving his powers to the others.
You think?
How does Lee imbue these with his power? Bioelectric induction? Compressed phase shift?
PGW, again, is more for me and my friends, and I don't expect you guys to watch it because those episodes are going to be really long. And then obviously in January, Gen X will start up again, which will be back on this channel, and probably won't be produced as much, I don't think. So, we'll see what happens with the wrestling series.
Feel my power growing.
If you guys are interested in seeing me actually try and do something more with that, let me know, and I'll try.
I've lost the path of balance that he could never understand. The only way to fight a monster is to become one.
Kinda. Kinda, Martin. I don't entirely agree with that.
Whoa. This is the folder MJ found at the auction house. This
Why
might
would...
help us figure out what Lee's planning next.
I wonder why Martin Lee would call Norman Osborn a monster. I mean, it's not like he's a goblin or anything. Anyway,
It's a burn room, wired to destroy evidence.
and here we go, me missing obvious stuff again. Oh, I guess I don't miss obvious things this time. Never mind.
One more.
But anyway,
Or May. Don't want to think of what could have happened.
so yeah, we'll see. The problem with doing a wrestling
How do I get out of here?
show on this channel would be doing commentary like with Madden and trying to find royalty-free music for entrance themes. So that is something I'm willing to do. If you guys want to see that, just let me know. I might try it for a few episodes, but we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Hello, Peter.
Mr. Lee. I thought you were out of town.
Did you find what you were looking for?
Martin, you're back.
Get that.
Thank you.
And heading off again shortly, I'm afraid. Just needed a few things from my office.
You must have heard about City Hall.
Yes. Tragic.
Peter was there. He was very lucky.
And an Osborne rally. I didn't know you were a fan. Well, what matters is...
Look on Peter's face there cracks me up. I was trying to keep a straight face.
Who knows what they've planned next?
I don't think you or May have anything to worry about. As long as you stay away from places you're not supposed to be. Well, I should go.
When will you be back?
Yeah, go to
When
jail.
my work is done.
This is kind of a cool little scene right here.
Wait!
Peter Parker beating up the homeless. What a hero. He just pulled a Nathan Drake.
Captain Watanabe,
I finally got your evidence. Head to the Feast Center in Chinatown.
what am I going to find?
A nice lady named May Parker. And some really weird stuff hidden in Lee's office. But listen, he's got another attack planned.
Where? When?
Still working on that, but I think he's going to use something called Devil's Breath.
Sounds destructive. What is it?
A substance created by Oscorp. Probably a bioweapon of some kind. I have a folder full of info on it. I'm holding on to it for now. I'll send copies as soon as I can.
Okay, we'll check his office. If the evidence stands up, I'll put out an APB.
So anyway, yeah. This is when the game starts to really get good.
MJ, hey. Just checking in.
Peter, hey. Can I call you back?
I think you'll want to hear this. Wait, why are you whispering?
Just in the middle of something. How about we catch up over dinner? My place?
Oh, sure. I'll even cook.
Cool. See ya.
Wait, remember how you told me about Lee's corrupting touch? I think I just saw it in action.
How?
Some perfectly nice homeless people just jumped me. Thing is, they had glowing eyes.
And I beat
And I
the hell
remember
out of
Gary
them.
telling me something
'Cause
similar
I'm
about the guard who
Spider-Man.
released Shocker.
So Shocker was working for Lee? It's all connected.
There's more, but I guess we'll talk about it at dinner.
Yeah. See ya.
Oh, hi, Doctor. How are you?
Parker, exciting news. Come by the lab.
Like now?
This is my defining moment. Can't wait
About
to
face.
show you.
Cool. I've got dinner plans. Can I come by later?
Dinner can wait. You need to see this, Peter.
Okay.
Anyway, so here's the action for this episode. Also gives me time to talk about some things. So yeah. Definitely looking forward to finishing this series. I've gotten the platinum on this game. I have done really everything there is to do outside of do all like the bonus objectives and get like the gold on the challenge missions. All the challenge missions. I got the gold on some of them. And like to me, like once I have the platinum or I got the platinum, I didn't really just stop caring about that stuff. So, yeah. So I guess I'm not really all that concerned with doing any more with the game. I want to shift focus and gears on the channel to something else. Obviously not like right this second, but I'm looking forward to this series coming to its crescendo. I really like this game. the thing about all games that have this much hype and are as good as this game is, when you first play it, you get like the bright and shinies, where you're looking at it like, oh, this is so much fun, it's so awesome. But when you start to go back, some of the things that you didn't notice the first time, kind of make you see things in perspective. And I haven't actually started filming for the review yet, which is something I plan on doing in yet a third file, which I'm going to play on the easiest difficulty just so I can get through all the stuff quickly and not have to worry about the gameplay being quote-unquote good. So, yeah, like, I'm very... My opinion of the game, and as good as it is, hasn't changed, but when I was playing it...
Hello, Peter. I'll be just a minute.
When I was playing it, I never quite looked at it objectively. I was looking at it like, I want to play this game and have fun. I wasn't looking at it from a reviewer's standpoint, and if I want to be a reviewer, I have to look at it that way. And that's kind of where this whole idea of playing through a second time at hard difficulty comes from. And all sound's going to drop here, probably, because I muted this part because it sounds really weird sped up, because I sped this up so you guys have to sit through 3 minutes of me fiddling with this, but it gives me more time to talk, it extends the episode. So, if you had asked me to review this game a month ago, or whenever it came out, I think it came out about a month ago, or beginning of this month. I don't actually quite remember when this game came out now. Anyway, if you had asked me to review it right after I beat it, I probably would have given it a perfect score. I was like, this is the greatest thing ever. But now I'm starting to see some of its flaws. And again, we'll get into that with the actual review. Game of the year, yes. The perfect game, no. Not even close. So, yeah, anyway. So this episode's kind of drawn to a close here in a couple minutes.
Very cool. Complex oxide ceramic. Perfect Type 2 superconductor.
Now,
it'll run hot, but maybe good for an outboard controller?
Now, one thing I would like to know in the future, for those of you who may be gamers, not gamers, media, like big, like into media, like movies and TV shows, is there anything else you'd like to see me do besides video games? Because I watch a lot of movies, I watch a lot of TV shows, and I know I have a lot of extensive knowledge about just random crap. Wrestling. So if there's anything else you guys want to see me review that you might have interest in, let me know, because I think that we could have some fun with doing some stuff like that. Actually, a lot of what I watch on YouTube is review stuff, like, Wrestling with Regret, reviewing old pay-per-views for wrestling, and my friend who does movie reviews, shout out to Eric. His YouTube name is Hey Internet, It's Me, Eric, or something like that. I'll link his channel in the description, if I remember to do it. If not, Eric, when you see this, call me out online and saying that I didn't put it in the description, and then comment so that people can see your name in the description, because I want to give you a shout out. Like, I watch a lot of stuff with movie reviews and video game reviews and stuff like that, like Angry Video Game Nerd, Nostalgia Critic, stuff like that. Stuff I used to eat that crap up. So if you guys want to see me do like more than just video game reviews and video gameplay too, like movie reviews and stuff like that, let me know, and I will try and do it as best I can. But here's where the episode kind of comes to an abrupt end here in a moment.
Why do I keep repeating the same mistake over and over? Norman Osborn cannot be trusted. In matters large and small, if Norman has the chance to profit off another man's loss, he'll take it. It's infuriating. Someday I'll turn the tables.
Next episode, we're going to have a random start with this random ending. You guys enjoy your day, and we will see you next time.